Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Shannon Show. Happy New Year. This is the first official video for 2026. Is it the first official video for 2026? Let me double check. Let's see. Yeah, it is the first official video for 2026. It is a book tag, and I have my official January 2026 book tag coming out for Book Tag Tuesdays coming out at the end of the month. But I figured since we're close enough to the new year, still do a new year book tag. And this one's going to be on the shorter side because it's not that many prompts, but it's short and sweet, like the new year usually is, short and sweet until we get into the thick of it. To think it was like a year ago when California was literally on fire. That was really scary. Anyway, this is the first video of 2026, the first book tag of 2026. I may have said that in the one at the end of the month, but it is what it is. First video, first book tag of 2026. We're here. We made it. The world's still a storm. Excuse me. So, with all that said, let's get into this book tag. I am tagging anyone and everyone who wants to do this tag. You can do it in a comment down below. You can do your own video and tag me in it. I would love to know your answers. I'll mention that again at the end of the video. But as usual, the prompts and any books I mentioned, my answers are down below in the description. The first prompt is, how many books do you plan to read in 2026? For me, I'm looking at I've officially set 90 books, but I'm just looking at anywhere between 90 and 95. I am giving myself a little bit of a grace window, but officially 90. It could be anywhere between 85 to 95, we'll see. It could be lower than that, it could be more than that. I'm just going with the flow. I do have a video coming up. I'm not quite sure when it's going to be up, but I have a video coming up basically talking about how I'm redefining my reading challenges for the year. I've also done a video talking about how I've redefined my TBR pile. So I've linked that video down below in the description, and I'll also link the how I'm redefining my reading challenges, my yearly reading challenges. That video will also be linked down below in the description once I have it out. So just stay tuned for that video as well. But anyway, that's the first prompt, anywhere between 85 to 95. We're just gonna go with the flow. So the next prompt is, name 5 books you didn't get to in 2025 but want to make a priority in 2026. So the first book is, I don't have it handy right now. It's the Mademoiselle Alliance by Natasha Lester, and I completely, something just disconnected with my brain, and I usually kept so up to date with Natasha Lester's books, and something just kind of blooped in my brain when the Mademoiselle Alliance came out. I think it had come out, or was going to come out, around the time when the Amazon ban started, or the limited buy from Amazon started, and it just, with that, and I hadn't pre-ordered it, so it kind of blooped from existence in my brain, and then I kept being reminded, and then I just kept forgetting to buy it. So the Mademoiselle Alliance is the first one, and again, for the next 4 books, I don't have one of them handy, but essentially, Heaven Official's Blessing volumes 5 through 8. So it's Mademoiselle Alliance, Heaven Official's Blessing, volumes 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't have 8 handy. But again, part of why this got put off for so long was because I was trying to get the full series. And then that way I would do probably do a reading vlog and just read volumes 1 through 8 just in one go. So it just kept putting off because I was buying one volume at a time. I couldn't buy the rest. I had volumes 1 through 4, had read them, and I could only buy one volume at a time. because like comparatively speaking, they're not that much. It's $19.99 US dollars. So $20 with like the 10% discount from Barnes & Noble. Not terrible. Sorry, I keep having to pause because I have to step out for a second. But again, like $20, 10% discount, not terrible. But it wasn't necessarily something I could drop like 80 or so, roughly $80 give or take, on 4 books in one go. And I have all 8 volumes now. Just the 8th volume, I don't know where I stuck it. It's somewhere. The 8th volume, I have all 8, so that reading vlog should hopefully be coming out soon. We'll have to see. But yeah, volumes 5, 6, 7, 8 of Have an Official Blessing, as well as the Mademoiselle Alliance. Okay, and then the next prompt is, what genre do you want to read more of? I'm kind of starting to learn, well, not kind of, like I'm in the process of like learning what genres aren't for me, and it might be that cozy fantasy isn't for me, but I do want to give more books under the cozy fantasy genre a shot, because like ideally I feel like I should like it, but like so far it hasn't been like really hitting for me. So I'm just, hopefully I find something. If you have any cozy fantasy recommendations down below, leave them down below in the comments. I've read I think it's like the T one, what is it, Pirates Life for Tea. It's the Tomes and Tea series by Rebecca Thorne. I tried that. I read book 1 and 2, and I liked it. Just, I don't know, something about it. Maybe I just need to try it again. I know about like the Bookshops and Bone Dust, whatever it's called. Bookshop and Bone Dust. Bookshops and Bone Dust series. I know about that series. I just haven't given it a shot yet. But if you have any other cozy fantasy series or even single books you'd like to recommend, please leave them down below in the comments. It can be a novel, it can be a graphic novel, it can be manga. It doesn't have to be strictly like a novel, like a book. It can be most anything. I'd be willing to try it. So anyway, the next prompt is, name 3 not related to book goals you have for 2026. So like I have a few not related to book goals for the year, but like the first ones that came up to mind were crocheting more, using the yarn I have rather than trying to use the yarn I have rather than buying more. Like I have a lot there, and I have a lot up here as well. And then also trying more baking recipes, and then some others that I was thinking of was like, I have been starting to exercise again. I started this in 2025 and was able to consistently do it and have been keeping it up consistently. It's just still trying to keep that up and kind of balance that out as well. So, and that's a 4th one. And then the next prompt is, what's a book you've had forever and are determined to read? For me, it's Ghibliotheque, who's the author, by Michael Leader and Jake Cunningham, from the Little Dot Studios podcast. And I've honestly had this for quite some time. Was this a present from a friend? I don't remember how I got this. But like, I absolutely love I feel like I should talk about Studio Ghibli more here. That'll be another non-book related goal. Start talking about Ghibli more. But I absolutely love Studio Ghibli. Like, I grew up on Studio Ghibli. Some of the movies I probably should not have grown up on, but I grew up on Studio Ghibli, and I'm just loving that world. And like, this is an amazing studio company. Like, I absolutely love it. So I also have another book. It's Hayao Miyazaki. So it's like these 2 books have been on my shelf forever, and I'm determined to try to read them this year. So this especially, it's been on my shelf forever. This is the other book that I was talking about. Hayao Miyazaki. Is this like Okay, let's see. Jessica Nibel, Peach Doctor, Daniel Kofan Schultz, and then forward by Toshio Suzuki. Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. I was just there. I was recently there for my sister's birthday. I wasn't just there. I was there in September. I was recently there, and honestly, absolutely love Studio Ghibli. I've had this for a while, and this was a gift from one of my former bosses. And we both love Studio Ghibli and like talking about it. And I was actually working for this boss when The Boy and the Heron came out. So anyway, just thought I'd share this. And then the very last prompt is one word you're hoping 2026 will be. For me, like, there were a few words that came to mind. I think for me, like, at least for 2026, and especially like the first half, would be strength. Partly physical. Like I said, I have been trying to make exercising more consistent, and so far that's been going really well. I'm just hoping that I can just build up my strength and keep going at that, and also just like mental and emotional strength as well, with so much that has been going on just personally and in the country and in the world. So hopefully we can build up some strength and good strength. So yeah, like right now it is what it is, but fingers crossed 2026 will be a better year. So that is the book tag, and again, the prompts and my answers are down below in the description, and I'm tagging anyone and everyone who wants to do this, either do it in a comment, do it in your own video, or do a blog post or whatever. I would love to know what people's answers are and start engaging on some of these. And if you've read any of the books that I mentioned, let me know what you thought about them. And then if you have any cozy fantasy recommendations, again, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get some more recommendations. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.